Hello everyone, me and my YouTube friends met in person in summer of 2022. We decided to make a special podcast to celebrate this occasion. The title of this podcast is Grapplers should not be OP in fighting game because they are too strong. I'm sorry in advance for the bad audio quality. I had technical issues. And I'm also sorry for my French audience because this video will only be in English. Désolé pour mon audience qui parle français comme langue première. Cette vidéo sera uniquement en anglais. Je suis désolé pour ça. Please write in the comment section your opinion about this subject. I hope you will enjoy this podcast.
Okay.
Just saying, but when you're talking in audio, you should try to be as close as possible on the microphone. If not, I will not hear you very well.
We'll keep that in mind.
Okay, hello everyone. This is a podcast, and the subject of this podcast is Grapplers should not be the high tier. This is the subject of this podcast, and we are all in Las Vegas because we all finished our tournament, the Evo tournament. My name is Hardmancanada because of my mustache. So this is a podcast to celebrate us meeting, me and my friend meeting in person.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nice to actually finally
Yep.
somebody in person.
Yep. And I am Dragonless here, and there's a shadow. The three of us are here hanging out.
Anyway, guys, this is a last minute recording because Shadow is about to leave to his country in 5 minutes. And we forgot to introduce ourselves before the podcast because we were so excited. I forgot my glasses, but who cares? I'm Hardmancanada.
Okay. And I am Dragonless 02.
I'm Shadow Blizzard 13. Just to add, I also hold multi-point recipes too, with my co-host and reporter. So just keep an eye out for our stuff, and thank you as always for supporting us.
Yeah, we hope you all have a good watch. Enjoy our stuff.
It is Hardmancanada. And what's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is youtube.com/ShadowBlizzard13, where you can find clips of us playing and our matches and some of my own independent stuff as well.
Yeah, and I have to admit, I wasn't really what thinking about, but I've decided, hell, I may stream nothing but this casual matches with my friends, so keep an eye on my channel too. It's literally the same as my ID. I'll stream more casuals. Why not?
Ouch! I hurt myself.
Why did you fall?
Cut it out.
I'm just joking.
You're the one who wanted to turn the ball guy. I was thinking you're the one who did that. But anyways, I'm gonna try to stream on casuals in all seriousness. We decided some stuff that I think if y'all solo streamers do what we're gonna do with the games, I think they'll get kicked out of it. So I'll stream it.
Let's hope for the future for a reunion for the next Evo. So keep in touch for how we get on in our progress, and just stay tuned, and thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. Hope you have a good one.
Bye-bye.
No.
But we got to come to Vegas and hang out for a while. So yeah, we did our Evo thing, and personally as a group, I feel like for the games we did pretty darn good.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Evo.
And there were some nifty cool things we even got while we were there. Some nifty cool little things that was completely free that we got to get while we were there too. Evo had some free things they were handing out. Surprisingly enough.
You got a lot of freebies. You had the water bottle, they had those posters. I think they had some other things as well if you went around. They also had a free JoJo tournament as well.
Yeah, we had some. Yeah, because apparently a new JoJo.
I'm 17.
Oh damn!
Great, yeah.
Good job.
Everyone was a beginner.
Yeah.
What's fun?
So do you want to begin with the first topic of the discussion?
And I think that was the first time a multi-blood tournament got 50,000 of viewers at the same time watching the grand finals.
Yeah.
It was absolutely insane.
I have to see those. I have to personally find a way to see those when I get back.
In fighting games, there are a lot of character type. There are the Shoto type, like W. There's the rush down type, something like May or Blanca. And then there are the Zoner type, something like Dalsim or Axel from Guilty Gear. And there's also the Trap type, like Venom and Jacob from Guilty Gear. And there's also the Stand type. For example, Lion from Guilty Gear and Jen from Lion. What do you call him? Lion?
It's Leo.
Leo from Guilty Gear and Jen from Street Fighter. But there's one type who is unique, that Grappler type. For example, King of Fighter, she's the Grappler, the one that Grappler in King of Fighter.
Yeah, I said one of them.
And then,
You missed one type of character, the weird type of characters, like
What?
Faust,
Oh, my
like
God.
Dr. Boskolovich,
Yeah, the weird
Dr.
character.
Boskolovich, that kind of characters.
that's what there's also the
Yeah, he
speed
said
type,
speed already.
puppeteer, end of character type. These are the main type, but I know there's a lot of subdivision.
Yeah.
My main point is that Grappler type, and in my opinion, a Grappler type, for example, Zangief in Street Fighter game, Grappler type, Potenkin in Guilty Gear, Grappler type, and who else?
King from Tekken.
King from Tekken,
Tiger,
Wolf from
Tiger.
Virtua Fighter, and then
Tiger.
there's a lot of Tiger from Blaze Blue. There's a lot of Grappler type and Kiga from Akanaha.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, they should not be top tier because all the other type of character they fight, boom, 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 and then their attack is the equivalent of throwing rock at characters. Boom, 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 boom. They need to do 50 hit combo to do a lot of damage. But Grappler type, they grab and then they do a lot of damage.
And you're dead.
Once I edit the video, I'm going to show you a clip of Grappler type, the amount of damage they do. This is a video presentation to give you context. The podcast will continue after this. I'm going to show you examples of grapplers across many fighting games to witness the amount of damage they can deal you. You will understand why people are scared of grapplers. Most grapplers can be divided into three types: power, speed, and mix-up. Power grapplers are very slow but very strong. Some can kill you with 2 or 3 command grab. Potenkin from Guilty Gear is a perfect example. Speed grapplers are fast for the standards of grapplers, and the speed of the grapple are faster than the power grapplers, but they still do a lot of damage. Shermie from King of Fighters is a good example. Mix-up grapplers are not as strong as other grappler type because they are not a pure grappler, but they are still dangerous. Mix-up grapplers are grapplers mixed with other fighting styles, like a rushdown type or a zoner type. They are very rare in fighting games. Some mix-up grapplers can even shoot projectiles, just like Jax from Mortal Kombat. Number 1. The dinosaur is the power grappler of King of Fighters. Number 2. Laura is the speed grappler of Street Fighter V. Number 3. Shermie is the speed grappler of King of Fighters.
no mercy.
Number 4. Base Armstrong is the power grappler of Dead or Alive. Number 5. La Diva is the power grappler of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Great. Just watch. This one rocks. Welcome to the love show. Get ready. Oh, we got
Number 6. Clock. Clock is the most popular speed grappler of King of Fighter games. Number 7. Zangief. Zangief is the most popular power grappler of Street Fighter, one of the best grapplers of any fighting game because of his control of space and tools to deal with projectiles. He can kill you in 3 or 2 command grab. Number 8. Potemkin, the power grappler of Guilty Gear. He is very slow, but he can kill you with only 2 command grab.
I should not let go. Heavenly Potemkin!
Number 9. Tiger, the power grappler of Blaze Blue. He is also one of the best grapplers of any fighting games because he can attract his opponent to him.
Can you get up?
Genesis! Emerald! Tiger!
Can you get it out?
Number 10. Jax. Jax is the mix-up grappler from Mortal Kombat. Number 11 is Jeffrey. Jeffrey is the power grappler of Virtua Fighter. He can kill you with 3 grabs. Number 12 is Wolf. Wolf is the second power grappler of Virtua Fighter. He is very slow, but he has the best command grab of any fighting game. He has the potential to kill you with only 1 grab at any moment. 1 mistake and you are dead because you lose more than 80% of your HP and it have a chance to do a ring out. In newer Virtua Fighter games, he was nerfed a lot, but he's still dangerous. Number 13 is Tina Armstrong, the speed grappler of Dead or Alive. She is based on Wolf from Virtua Fighter and she is the daughter of Base Armstrong. Depending on the situation, she can kill you with only 2 command grab. Number 14, Kira. Kira is the power grappler of Arcana Heart. She is based on Zangief from Street Fighter. She is one of the best grapplers of any fighting game. She has 3 anti-air grab and she has great tools to deal with zoners and she has a great combo potentials compared to other grapplers. Number 15 is Tamaki from Aquapaza. She is the speed grappler of Aquapaza and she can slow time. Number 16 is Shizuo, the mix-up grappler of Fighting Climax. This is the end of the presentation of grapplers. Now you should all understand why people are scared of grapplers.
Now, the amount of damage grapplers has done as a person who's played a lot of fighter games. The amount of damage grapplers do has always been insane to me. Like, how the heck do they do like half their life and or more off of a grapple? What?
I've always thought
Because they broke all your bones with one single attack.
I've always thought that the reason they have a higher damage output for their grabs because they don't have a lot of tools like say someone like Kai would have when they've got like a lot of like neutral and then a lot of speed or reaction.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Potemkin is in strive terms slow.
Yeah.
He's faster, but he's slow.
Yeah.
And if you know how to outpace him, and you also know how to dodge his grabs, for example, jumping or just timing them correctly.
To kind of swing him out for trying it.
However, the trade-off is that if he gets you in his grabs,
Yeah.
it's a lot of damage. So
Or even just,
with it, yeah.
or just even applying the pressure he can apply with his long
Yeah.
range punches.
or the
Like,
shield, very actually in terms of strike, is a very useful tool.
yeah,
Or-
that's,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause like,
Generally,
that's
the grapplers do have a huge problem is fighting against the zoners because they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a huge
Zoners-
advantage against them.
zoners or well played rushdowns.
Yeah, Robin Russian is
Like,
Also, yes.
if they do either one of those two, they get kind of screwed over.
No.
Well,
Even with
yeah,
armor, or even with armor. No, but it's like,
I watched down is perfect for grappler. They need to.
well,
Yeah,
no,
it's
well,
close,
yeah,
right?
well, yeah, but I'm saying if you know how to play one that's smart and knows how to mix you up to the point where you cannot read what the hell they're doing, then you're kind of screwed because as long as they can outread you,
It applies in
You're-
every character type. So nothing can apply. Nothing can apply to every character type. That just drops down.
yeah. But you get what I'm saying. Though. I'm just saying, like, out of all the things grapplers normally in any fighter game has an issue with, normally
Yeah.
is rushdowns if you know how to play them right, and if you're fighting against one who knows what they're doing properly, and range / zoners.
So,
Like,
in terms of the tier list, I don't know. It's kind of hard. I don't think they should be the bottom of a tier list, but then again, it also depends because every
No,
grappler is different in their own way.
well, yeah, no, but I see why he says that because, like, seriously, if you compare Potemkin to his older ones, oh no, I'm sorry, yeah, no, that's when it would be a right to call him low tier because, yeah, he
I want
was
to
so
explain
bad.
what I mean. I want to explain what I mean by that. Is that
the Grappler, they do so much damage. We should not give them the tools to automatically become the best player, to become the best player in that game.
Yeah.
This is
Because most of the players will get frustrated to lose that fast.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then I have a perfect example. Street Fighter 4. The first version of Street Fighter 4 in the tier list, Zangief was the second best character. I don't know if you can see.
I
Zangief,
can't.
No.
It's too small.
but anyway, I don't know if you are able to see.
You might have to hold the camera and you might have to hold the camera and point it out.
I see it.
Yeah.
Zangief was the second best character, right under Saga. And then I remember in the first version of Street Fighter 4, everyone complained about Zangief because Zangief he had good tools. Especially he had great defense, he had invincible anti-air, and he had his green hand. His single most powerful tool.
The green hand thing.
Yeah, he can just advance. His green hand reflect all physical attack and all fireball attack, so he can advance to someone securely. And if you block the green hand, he can cancel his green hand into a high damaging grab. Zangief in the first season of Street Fighter 4, he was insanely good. And then from season 2, and then so on, we remove all of his tools until he became like bottom tier, and then now he became bottom tier. The people did not complain as much in Zangief, but if you are good with Zangief, it doesn't really matter if he's bottom tier.
I mean, if you don't let me interject here, I think tier listing is subjective.
Yeah, no, it really is. Because I'm sorry, even some of the characters I would play in fighter games are like even I know for a fact, even for myself, like I play fighters that I know for a fact. People bitch and complain about why this character is bad and this and that. Say they're low tier because they don't have a lot of tools for them. This and that. Pick Millie Rage from Strive, for example. Now, granted, unfortunately for her too, yeah, her tools kind of make a low tier, and she's not the best. Out of everyone in that roster, she can't beat most people in that one. But I mean, my lord, you know how to play her right. Even Millie Rage is freaking deadly, and yes, she's supposedly low tier, and a lot of people say she's just not worth doing because you can't fight with her probably against any of the other characters too well. Like she always has the worst outcome chance against any other character. But if you know how to play her right, despite her being low tier, you can mess someone up with Millie Rage. Like it's just a matter of knowing how to play the character more than it is like the tier being accurate. The tier is more of just a own people's personal opinion thing. It's not even accurate.
I remember something about Evo. There was one year where it was a French player who won the Evo with a character. I think the name is Rose, the one with the I don't écharpe en français. Scarf. The scarf.
Scarf.
I think it's Rose.
Yeah, Scarf. Yeah, Rose from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Rose,
At the time, Rose was considered low tier by most of the people. And that French player that nobody knew about actually won the Evo with this character, and then they consider it as a pretty good character after that.
That's what I mean. Like Vegas from Tekken 7 is also a Grappler. And he is like low tier. Like he is considered one of the most characters. But like in the right hands, like where they just mentioned, like if played correctly, like they can do pretty well. Like I've gone up against a lot of Gigases that like have destroyed me. So it all depends on how you learn them and how you play them. That's why I'm saying like the whole idea of the tier list is subjective. I would also just say, and then I'll pass it on to someone else, that like you shouldn't take what everyone says at face value when it comes to a character. You know, you should kind of make up your own mind about it. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like play based on like your own impressions of that character and if they fit your style. I do feel like in terms of tier listing anyway. That some people do take the tier listing too seriously.
Oh yeah, no.
You know.
Is that the only deciding factor?
No, of course not.
Yeah, no, I feel like anyone who sits there and tries to say it is
Okay.
need a reality check because no, it really isn't. Like, yes, in a
what I
way,
want-
you use it as a guide for knowing what they're going to do and like how safe it is to play them with that style and like how safe it is. But no matter how unsafe the tier list says it is to play the character, as long
Okay.
as you know what you're doing,
I want to explain to you what I meant by Grappler. What I meant to say, Grappler should not be OP. Yes, that's what I meant. That
Yeah.
idea. OP. Yes,
Well-
that's what I want.
Well, they shouldn't be. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they shouldn't be OP. That's what I meant to say. Yes, I should change the title to Grapplers should not be OP because they always do
Well-
lots of damage.
well, whether you use the term high tier or OP, regardless of the term you use, it's still like either way.
I think
It's like they
OP
shouldn't
is
be
more-
because
It's more appropriate.
But then
Yeah.
again,
I think no character should be OP to begin with.
I think, in my opinion, when we play the game, we should make sure that the grappler are well balanced to make sure they're not OP. For example, they should have low mobility, and they should not have like triple jump or dash in the air.
yeah, they should have.
Exactly.
A
In general.
dash in the air can be an exception because
yeah,
they do need spacing, so they do need something to move forward. Take Potemkin from X-Hack.
Oh yeah, no, because of his ranges, because of how slow he was, and because of the range of his moves. Because unlike his other ones, he's actually got everything. Actually has range with him now. And the other ones, he only has like his double-handed fist attack was like two things that had any kind of actual like range to them. So, and the other one is I feel like he should have deserved at least the air dash because too slow and has hardly no range. In Strive, now you can see why they did that because they allowed him to be a little bit faster, and he actually has a lot
Okay.
of range attacks.
Will come soon.
Yeah. So it's like he's fairly balanced in Strive. They did it right in Strive.
I think.
And Tiger has his with his hand.
And then it's going to be my last subject about who is the best grappler. The Tiger in his original game, that Blade Attack. In his original game, the Tiger, he cannot dash, he cannot double jump, he cannot walk, he cannot talk, he cannot eat, he cannot do anything. He can only grab, but he has the single best tool of any grappler can have. It is like magnetism. He touch, if he can touch you physically, you're magnetized for the rest of the match, and then bingo. In his latest version of Blade Attack, Potemkin is dangerous.
You're talking about his original. Yeah, it's any of the like even Simple Fiction. It's just any of the originals. Any of the ones that aren't cross tag. His thing is if you play any versions of him outside of cross tag, he has a I hit you, you're magnetized kind of a thing. So on like cross tag where you have to actually use your magnetic pull and force them to you. Cross tag is the only one that's like that, unfortunately, but So it's just one of those things of like, and the other ones, he had the ability to just simply lay normal attacks on you, he'd be magnetized.
My ending will finish in 9, so I'm going to create a new meeting after that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's more like
Yeah, it's just
I'm using the free version of Zoom.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay $14 just.
you get the free one. So yes, folks, for those who come across this video, we're going to do this in batches because the freaking Zoom
I'm going to edit the video, so
there won't be any.
there won't be any difference.
I know what I figured I at least just say it. I figured I at least just say it and put it out there. Don't really know.
In terms of like all the character types, I played every character from Fire Grappler. The reason I don't play Grapplers is I find it slow.
I mean, I have played them.
Not for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind grapplers to some extent. I like if I can come across a character just myself, they do have a command grab or two, and they have command grabs and stuff. I don't mind them, and I'll definitely make use of them if the character has it. But I will admit, I don't mind grapplers, but I don't normally touch ones that are nothing but grapplers. Now, if they have a command grapple or two in it, sure.
I love pure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh, and that's what I want to say that in a fighting game, there's Shoto, zoners, rushdown, stand, character, puppet master. They all play normally. But once a Grappler is here, you have to play differently. It began a game of cat and mouse. Okay, I have to be careful because if he grab me, I'm dead. I need to attack him at the perfect range so that he does not grab me at the end of my combo or something like that.
Yeah, kind of like I was doing is to even after training with you against it, we're taking help me on my matches at the tournament thing, and I'll like even Orbit had said that was like training with you for taking help because if it wasn't for my training against the taking, I would have got screwed.
But like even if you look at like when we played Stride, I'll completely change up my tactic. I will use like more lightning on you than I will use physical. Like,
Actually,
because I know that if you get me once, it's
yeah. I mean, even when I was starting in the tournament, that's why I kept using all of my in the air. I had to use my triangle bit to sword smack their head in the air and try to hit my mixers because they would be as small. They were like you. They knew how to the attacks and anti-air and shit. So I had to make use of my triangle air sword and just smack them in the face.
This is exactly my point. When you fight against a grappler, for example, in Street Fighter, when you Zangief is there, it's not Street Fighter anymore. It's the game surviving in Zangief. In King of Fighter, if you fight against her, for example, it's not King of Fighter anymore. It's the game surviving against Sherman.
Yeah,
and then in King of
Fighter, you play a different game. It's kind of when you're fighting grapplers, you're playing catch, and when you're playing against zoner, you're playing a shoot 'em up.
Like I have to admit, I'm not trying to say that I'm the only one who does it, but I will say for our group, how I managed to get away with playing the rushdown style on you and can read you and get away with the rush style and still beat you, I don't know.
Also, Arcade's one of the best players that can.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's crazy how I can play the rush style against you and I can get you with it.
I really am gay.
Yeah, but Grapplers aren't super rushdown.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm just surprised how well I can do it.
Rush out and then smartly.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, I'm just surprised how well I can do it because I'm sorry, I see, like, I'll be honest, even the stuff went to inside Evo, I don't know what it is. Unless you're under infinite pressure, why is it anytime I see anyone else play, unless I know that infinite pressure like what we saw at the Ramadals, why does everyone seem to not understand how to fight a grappler with rush like I do? Why do I seem to be the only one that understands how to do that?
Everyone's got a different. I mean, the Kai's I watched were way different than what I played. The Tenken I thought was completely different from what
I mean, but
everyone has their own like unique tour.
well, yeah, I know, I get that. Like I said, it's one of the things where it's not that I don't get it. It just shocks me though that I seem to be one of the few that like does that intentionally and knows how to do it without getting killed. While everyone else seems to, if they try it, they boss and get killed.
You bring it against me so much that you know you get used to it.
Well, I've gotten used to grapplers. I've gotten used to grapplers in general because of you. That's just when I want grappler, I fight. The moment it's a grappler, I kind of know what to do. Instantly. It's like avoid the bullshit. Play the pokey game.
Okay, I'm going to check what you.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I
It's
get you. Yeah,
Hardmancanada's hands
yeah.
when he's playing grapplers.
If I can let's see if I can share the screen.
Because I mean, I feel my I give them my skills come from.
Can you see this? Yes. This is my hand. When I play grapplers, this is it.
Yeah. I mean, I give them my skills come from and why I can do it the way I do. It's just I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, but it just baffles me how I can do it as well as I do. It baffles me. It makes me feel like, why am I the only one, no matter where I go and who I meet, why am I the only one who can seem to just instinctively know and don't understand after getting punished a few times how to say, stop doing that and fight rushdown properly against a grappler while everyone else just botches it.
But you don't know this term, why the whole game was like, where's the grab? Where's the grab? The guy didn't do the grab at all. The
Exactly.
The guy only started doing the grabs on me when it was 4-4. When it was sudden death. The whole game, the only thing he did was low attacks, like actual physical hits, and then kind of towards the end, then you just went straight away.
And then this strategy that I use is called a mind game. It's to put into your head because I have too many things. Okay, I'm going to explain it quickly before I start a new. So it's a mind game. For example, when I play Tango G5, they both know that I want to grab them. So at first, I attack and I do not grab, and they are saying, what it is going to grab. And then very often, when I'm not quite killing it down, I see them doing a neutral jump because they are scared of me. They are scared of me. They are scared of me to try to grab them. So they always do a neutral jump or back jump, and then at the moment they least expect it, give the grab. Something like that. It's like, okay, it's a mind game. It's a mind game that I don't really like to do.
I just want to add something before it ends. Is that when you're playing grapplers, you have to play extremely defensively, and it helps to learn the game, how to defend in the game. So it can help you actually playing good on the game. Because of that. Because when you're playing a rushdown character, you don't necessarily learn how to play defensively when you need to.
So unless you're playing like Grappler or something, because then you have to be somewhat mindful of purposely like slowing down and saying, "Oh," and not touching for a minute, fade them out, and then because of Grapplers, that's the thing. Like when you play a Grappler, you want to play a kind of a defensive bait mind game and bait them into stuff because otherwise you know unless you're like taken from Strive, unless you're a Grappler like that, or certain games in general, like because even a Grappler and Melting Bud, unless you're like the Grappler of the game, there's kind of the exception of having some speed or something other than just the grabs and have an extra tool to make the grabs easy. You have to kind of play a mind game.
I need to end my meeting. I'm going to create a new meeting and I'm going to reinvite you to come back.
And folks, we will be back.
Okay.
You all right, Corbett?
Yes, I don't have the authorization for recording.
I'm going to give you.
Oh. Hold on. You might have to turn on.
Turn the ventilator on low.
What I'm talking about? I'm talking about this. Right under coach's name. There we go.
Turn
Turn it low at least.
Possible, okay.
You want him to record?
I'll give you the option to record.
You should at least.
Okay. It is launched.
Just try it out first and let us know if it's allowed yet.
So like a few minutes ago, try to be as close as possible on the microphone so I can hear you.
But I mean, you can do it now, right? Like, can you do it now? Is it letting you record now?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Oh.
So, what was the other thing?
I think Lekovac wanted to say something. So.
Oh no, I think you already said it.
What?
Which I think you already said this piece before you changed it. I think.
Okay. So what? Okay. And then for my final subject, what would be my top 3 best grapplers of all the fighting games I played in my life? I think these are the top 3. Number 1 is Kira from Arcana Heart. Because she can dash. Because Arcana Heart is a very fast game, but she can dash, and then she can choose the right Arcana to compensate for her weakness. She is the slowest character, but she has mobility. So
Oh, since that game has air homing and stuff, because of the air homing and stuff that game has, it allows, she's
From Kira from not Arcana Half 1, Kira from Arcana Half 3 is the best version of Kira.
Oh,
You
yes.
prefer so much. You have three anti-air grabs. That's so insane. Number 2 is Zangief.
Yeah, definitely.
Zangief is a pure grappler. It's not like half dash-down, half grappler. He's a pure grappler.
Yeah.
But he has his Siberian suplex. Is that he wants to hurt an opponent to grab them. He has his spinning pole driver that make massive amount of damage.
yeah,
and
that's damage on that.
and then he has his anti-air Laria. His invisible anti-air is the best anti-air in the game. So
And if you do it right, it has invincibility on projectiles too. If you do it right, it has
Yes.
invincibility on projectiles.
invisibility to projectile.
Yeah, so if you
So
time it
it's the
right,
best
the
anti-air.
projectile,
Yeah, and he have one weakness that you can attack him in physical attack
Oh yeah,
on
physical.
his feet, but if you're in the air, Zangief did that Laria, you have no chance to survive.
Yeah, and or if you try to point blank a projectile when he starts it up, that'll also get you because it'll just go right through it
Yeah.
and push you away and just make everything about that projectile go wrong. So it hits you and dodge the projectile all at once.
That's incredibly safe. As well.
Yeah, like if you do a
And I think-
projectile,
At the safe distance, yes. And then Zangief, I mean, he's very slow, low mobility, but he's too. All you need to do is Zangief is just walk slowly towards your opponent, block everything, and grab him.
Yeah.
Simple. It's not as simple as that, but that's basically what Zangief is you play. But in 245, Zangief does not have the green hand. In the updated version of 342 and 344, Zangief had his green hand. He became OP.
Yeah.
That's why they removed his green hand in 345.
No, it makes sense. They do.
Yeah.
Just being able to like go through projectiles and everything is a bit much because a projectile like the only tool.
because seriously, even on 5, like even to 5 on this day, that although I don't play it, I've seen enough gameplay to know, and because I've played the older ones, I can't deny I'm going to play in such games. Like, I know Zangief well enough to where it's like, no, that just.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the best weapon of any fighting game is the Tager. Not the Blaze Blue Contact Tager,
But any of the standard versions.
the standard version. The Blaze Blue Contact Tager is simplified, but his full version on Blaze Blue game.
Yeah,
His magnetism, just do magnetism. He doesn't need to chase you because the opponent will come toward him. It's perfect.
yeah.
Does that count for both rounds?
Yeah, no, that's the entire
After
division.
1-1.
No.
Oh, okay. So I did it for one round, not the whole.
Well, no.
As long as protective touches you, you're magnetized.
No, I can explain it. You mean Tager, not Protector. Look, here, I'll explain that one. As a person doesn't know his tool, what it is, in Central Fiction and in any of the originals, his normal attacks have a chance to cause magnetism. And the thing about his magnetism in any of his normal games is that his normal attacks can cause magnetism. If you hit him at any point and do certain things to him, you can cause the magnetism to go away. But as so long as he is the one hitting you and you don't hit him or do anything to get him to slow down when he hits or do anything to him, if you can't do that while he's magnetizing you left and right, you will stay magnetized the entire time he's swinging at you until you lay a hit on him on something. It's one of those, like, as long as he's hitting you, you are instantly getting magnetized by every little daggone thing he does. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
But the moment you can start laying on
That's
him, as
so
long as
good.
you can lay on him and like keep the hits in every now and then and hit him, the magnetize can wear off, but it takes forever to wear off. And you'll
Nice.
keep applying it every time he normal swings at you. So yeah, his magnetism as a 24/7 can constantly apply thing. It's 24/7.
I still haven't fought Hardmancanada's Tiger on Central Fiction. It's Central Fiction, yes? Right?
Yes.
But I fought his Tiger from Cross Tag Battle, and I already have a lot of problems with it.
One thing I'm on it, I think it's me and F. Not to put anyone down, but it's just I can say that I think it's me and F who knows how to fight his Tiger the best without getting too screwed over. But yeah, his Tiger is
I know that all the matches I do on Cross Tag Battle are already pretty intense. Like every single match, not a single. All the matches are very very hard to. It's really hard to fight Tiger. Hardmancanada.
Yes, it is. I think you're imposters, Tigers in any place where you play. It's like it's. How that is hard to fight. Like Jesus Christ.
But yeah, just one thing. I bought Central Fiction on Steam, so
Cool.
I played a little, but I'm pretty bad at it. But maybe someday we'll find a way to play.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best. Yeah, he'd probably be the best one because I think it's probably the only one that would have.
I have Central Fiction on PlayStation, but I don't have it on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's someone in our group who might have it on Steam that you could play with. There's probably someone. It's just.
But even on sale one day, but Central Fiction, I think it's 5 years old now.
Yeah, Central Fiction is an old one now.
It's like 5 years old, so it's a 5 year old now. So if it goes on sale for $5, I might buy it.
Yeah,
I bought it on sale personally.
Sorry?
I bought it on sale personally.
Yeah,
I think it was like 15 euros or something like that.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think even on a PC, because even on console, it's never really gone that low. But I've seen even on console, Central Fiction is still surprisingly enough went on sale low enough to where this time I've seen it as low as 10. So if they can go that low on that, I'm pretty sure you could catch it on Steam one day, maybe for sale for like $10 or something.
The autumn sale might be your best bet there, like the summer sale.
Yeah, because like normally when that goes on sale, it does go as low as 10 sometimes. I mean, you can get it for a pretty cheap price. But I can see your point though. Yeah, because like originally it is original price anywhere is pretty it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Original price.
By the way, if you have problem, if you have problem with my table in Blade Lucas tag, that's nothing to compare to his full version.
Yeah.
But I've actually bought it. Oh.
That's nothing. I say, yeah. I do nothing. Opponent comes to me. They cause they need to back off. I love it. Come to me, grab you. I don't move. Come to me, grab you.
Yeah.
You don't move. Come to me, grab you. I love it so much.
Yeah. Even
they only come to me. Magnetism.
Yeah. Even I recall. I think me and you have played Central Fiction a few times. I think
In a back, a few.
Yeah. And your Tiger, oh my God! Oh, how do you fight that thing? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's big. It's a bitch.
I think you guys never fought Mike Zambier from Street Fighter 5.
No, actually.
No, actually, I haven't. I haven't played any. Well,
When it comes to 6, so.
Okay.
I'll get a good.
You have a good understanding of what Zambier is the best grappler.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I've played in Street Fighter, any Street Fighters. Like maybe one day you should play that. I did play you. I probably would want to fight you to some degree just because I know, like you, I grew up playing, so it's like I kind of know how they kept them no matter what, even without even having to play it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll have trouble with your Zangief because I'm pretty sure he probably can remember most of his stuff.
Yeah.
I want to avoid him what he has for tools. I'm pretty sure I'll have trouble finding the Zangief.
I mean, you can share play someday.
I have Street Fighter 5 and PC we can play together right now.
Oh, nice.
If
Yeah,
you want.
we should do it later. Yeah.
But on the PC, I have no DLC character. On my console, we shall play. I have almost all characters.
Okay. Yeah, well, maybe one day y'all ought to do it from the console version, just so that way he can have as many characters as possible to try out. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
The grapplers are, I don't know, it all depends on how they're done, like, but in terms of the tier list, I wouldn't put them low. I would never put a Grappler as a low. I would always see them like as a mid character.
Yeah, I always feel like they're
There are things
Yeah, I don't feel like that ever should be considered low tier bad and or OP high tier. I feel like Grapplers always deserve the right to at least be within the middle because, I mean, it's just a fundamental thing with any game that involves Grapplers. Like, hell, even take Multi-Blood, for example. I mean, your guy in Multi-Blood has a shit ton of armor and he's fast and this and that. But, like, he still has the same weaknesses as any other Grappler. Like, he still has, like, if they avoid your grab and they're quick enough, can just pummel the hell out of you for dodging the grab and just beat the core out of you across the screen. So it's like even in a fast game of Multi-Blood, the moment you screw up a grab, you can get pummeled badly.
Yeah.
There are two grapplers who don't really share the mobility weakness. In Aquapaza.
Oh yeah, Aquapaza, there's Tamaki, for example.
Tamaki in Aquapaza, she's got this. I know a lot of people consider her S tier.
Yeah, I say it.
Because she's a grappler, but she doesn't have the same mobility weakness. But in Aquapaza, she's quite unique.
Yeah.
Mobility.
Yeah.
So it works well. But unlike any grappler, her attack doesn't have long range because she's that big.
Yeah, she has a lot of stubbies. There's a lot of her normal attacks are very short, stubby, like stuff.
Point blank, to balance it out, her normal attack is that doesn't have long range. Like I think in Zangief, the normal attack have long range, but not Tamaki, so she only needs to be point blank.
Yeah, I think the only kind of rule is she has some kind of range too. Is her down strong because the down strong and her standing strong where she just punches you, she goes forward a little bit. She goes forward a little bit when she does it. So it's like outside of her standing and low strong button, she has no range. Her range is like, what range? You have no range. You have no range. And the only good thing in terms of, despite them being such short range stubbies, the only cool thing she has for her standing that helps make her pretty good is the fact that her standing square of just kicking at you is low. Like that's the only good thing she has for standing that makes her good about that is her standing square is actually a low. So you can get a point like in the base, push square in, and if they don't block low, they're gonna get hit by the leg, and then you can just go. Which is something I have to admit. That's something I have to admit. I've noticed this where we can say now an uncommon thing with grapplers is they don't get like standing lows and stuff. Tamaki is one of the few exceptions of a grappler who actually like in fighter games as a grappler who actually has like a standing low or a standing move that help made them up that they have as a tool that most grapplers you don't see nowadays who have that as a tool, a standing low or something they can use in between kind of their grabs and other stuff. Tamaki is like a rare exception.
Tamaki is a really good character because of that.
Like they balanced out Tamaki from Aquapaza like to almighty hell to where like she's definitely one of the you have your three. I say Tamaki deserves to be one of those three in my personal opinion if any grappler I've seen in an Aqua game because like she actually has unique stuff unlike any other grappler. It's like a standing low and stuff.
The Tamaki is good, but Tamaki is not in my top three.
Well, I get not yours, but I'm just saying, like, she.
For you, maybe yours, but not mine.
Yeah. Well, you can at least agree, maybe.
Then again, that comes back to our perception earlier of what we were saying.
Well, okay. Yeah, okay, well, I think we can all agree to maybe at least top 5. How much at least maybe top 5, maybe?
Nope, I don't think so.
It depends on perception. It depends on how the person feels. Like, you might consider him a top 2 character. I don't really think much about him.
Of all thinking, Akish could not come. Okay.
Oh, Cage can't make it. Yeah, folks, we were gonna have our friend Cage if he could have made it come with us, but unfortunately he's that sucks. Yeah, even he says I was really looking forward to it.
The issue is we are all together. That's special.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If we were any other time, we were all busy, but we are all together in the same room, which is something special.
Yeah, and that's why I can tell. That's why even I can tell the way he said it. It's like, yeah, he realized that too. He would have had a like. That's why even he said it's like I was looking forward to it too. I can tell when he's talking like that. Yeah, that's damn. Don't worry. That's
Yeah, he doesn't have the thing downloaded.
Oh no, but he just need the link. He doesn't need to download Zoom.
You can say it to him there.
Oh yeah, I don't know, like. Sorry, folks, while we're doing this on air, but it's just we want to get our friend involved in this if we really can. Sorry, we're kind of doing something in the on air, but yeah, we're trying to see if we can get a friend to join us. Because if we can join us during this, that would be nice. We personally would like to get our friend to come. I do have to download. Wait, download it now though. We're downloading it. You might not need it though. I mean, really, like.
Yes, but he doesn't need just to.
He just needs to do that, doesn't he? Like, doesn't he just need the app, if anything?
No, you don't even need the app. You can just do it straight from the browser.
Yep.
Because Doom did it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, that's right. You can just do it by.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, because funny thing was, I forgot about that too. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have the gear.
Okay.
So he probably hasn't got the mic and anything. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we can audio call him and then no, I don't know if it will work. We audio call Cage on Facebook so that he can listen to us. No.
Oh no, hold on.
No, it's gonna be no way too much things.
Okay, hold on. I got one last idea. I got one last idea. Like I did do. Maybe if I did the same thing with him, like I did do.
We can maybe do a Discord call.
True, we could try it for Discord. We could try that.
But I don't have the equipment to go on Discord.
Yeah, so we're kind of.
Oh, so even if I did, so wait, so you're saying that.
Nicole, can record things on Discord?
Yeah, well, no, but here's my thing now. Even if I'm like, say for example, even if I have my phone and I do the same thing I did with Doom, wouldn't the speaker part of him speaking through my phone pick up on that like?
The messenger calls aren't the greatest quality.
Even if I put it close, like I feel like even if I put it close.
You could try it by all means, but
The thing is, if we record this on Discord and I am the one who record, there's an audio problem from me, from my side, because I don't necessarily hear you well.
yeah.
So it may cause problem.
I know what you're getting at. It's a good idea, but it's just you kind of need everyone in, like something like a Zoom, or you need everyone in the Discord call like properly, because if you try to do it outside of it, it just doesn't work.
Okay. Alright.
By the way, everyone, the audience,
Yeah.
I can show outside.
Oh yeah, you should.
Yeah. But as far
You
as
see this?
It's a shame though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You know, as a European, what weather can be like, Corvac. When I got here
No
first
big
and walked out to outside the airport, I got like the biggest shock ever when it felt like a volcano.
Yeah. Yeah, folks, we're here in Vegas.
It was fun, but man, is it hot. So if you do come over for like Evo, just make sure you're prepared for the weather.
Next year, we will be in Japan, and then in 2 years, back to Las Vegas.
Yeah, hopefully this time we can do quarterfinals or grand finals.
Yeah.
Oh, me and Mark, we're talking about going overseas though. We're talking about going to the UK.
What? Yeah, I know y'all talking about
For the arc-system tournament from the UK.
We don't know. We're just thinking of traveling around Europe to practice for like Tekken and Strive, just to try and start getting more.
Because now I can't
Well,
really
like,
get myself.
That's obviously money and stuff like that.
Yeah, obviously.
There we go. We're trying to
Because that wouldn't be cheap at all.
No, of course
To
not.
do that.
I took only to once it's 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, we could do the local stuff in Ireland because I have like a travel pass that allows me to travel around the country, so I could save money there. But like from the UK and like the
In my city, there's no fucking tournament. There's no tournament that I love. The only tournament is that it only smash locally, but never a Street Fighter tournament locally or a King of Fighter tournament or only smash.
Yeah.
You know, like I have to make even
Man, yeah, you're talking about Smash. Did you see the link I give you?
I personally, I know I personally haven't. No.
Okay, because before launching the video, in my case, I think the best grappler of all time is Mart from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Because even if he's not a grappler, technically the grappler of the game is Donkey Kong. Mart's grab range is so broken that someone made a parody about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can put the sound.
Yeah, he's got the video up, and yeah, I kind of to see what you mean. Yeah, we're watching the video now to kind of see what you mean.
And if I'm all the way over here on the other side of the stage and he still grabs me, that's not
What?
How?
That's bullshit. But it doesn't even end there. Now let's say I went to another setup to get away from Mark, and I'm finally having some fun. But nope, he's not having any of that. There's no escape. Mark's here to ruin the day.
What is that?
There comes a point where it's not John's anymore. This is too much. I just don't see how this got into the game.
It was probably unintentional, I'd say. Maybe
A bug.
Wait, so wait, you
Yeah,
mean to
it's
tell
a
me-
joke video. It's a joke video, but it's like the grab on Super Smash Bros. Lets you do some combos, and Mart's grab range is like legendary on Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, sorry.
It's too bad.
Well, I
It
mean,
has a better grab than characters like Yoshi that can use his tongue to grab the opponent. He has a better grab than Donkey Kong with the grappler of the game.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's one of those things where it's just kind of like, yeah, I get what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
because but like seriously, you mean to tell me if you use Starfire specifically and you try to grab, that's what his grab does in the game? Really? He just teleports? He
What's
just
that about?
teleports?
I think it's about that.
Yeah,
What your video?
because that's like
Oh.
what I've never, cause like I've never heard of a grappler being able to just teleport in front of you. It's like what?
I mean, because that means there's no, like, what's the point of having distance if you're just, it's like the hand thing, you know, it's literally like, what would be the point of,
I mean, yeah, it's like, excuse me? That makes no sense.
But yeah, I think, I don't know, grapplers are a very, like, interesting character. I think at some point I'll try, like, a grappler, just to experiment.
Like, I mean, yeah, like,
But like I say, grapplers are not for everyone.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, that's just like, yeah, I mean,
Only a certain type of player plays grappler.
I
Me,
never play grapplers personally.
Sorry?
I never play them.
I don't either, but might be try to.
well, I mean, yeah, and I mean, I'm kind of saying, like, I mean, my thing is, like, and I get, yeah, no, I get, yeah, oh, hold on, Cage, boy, you know, I just suck since I'm tried to get home as fast as possible,
Yeah.
and even, I didn't even cancel the, oh, damn, that makes me feel even more,
I know, but there's nothing we can do.
I know, but at least, well, like you said, at least now he knows. So who knows? Maybe it's long
In
if we
2
keep,
years, if we do something like that.
Yeah.
that's long, I feel like it's long if we keep tabs on reminding him to get the stuff and just check if he's got it, and we just because he's very forgetful. Every now and then, just ask him and say, "Did you get it?" And maybe he'll be able to get it in time.
I guess.
I know I'll try to. I'll keep that in mind at least and try to every now and then shout out and be like, "Did you get the stuff?" Try to make sure he remembers because yeah, that's a bummer. But yeah,
Also,
no, I feel like
maybe
grapplers-
Hardmancanada told me that he would probably come back in like 2 years at Evo.
That's my
I think I'll try to come with Hardman.
Oh yeah, if you could come with us, that would be great. Yeah, because I mean, like, yeah, because folks, for those who watch this video, we're gonna try. Even Hungry is like, we're trying to do this again of getting together and like, who knows if we can even get lucky enough to get some more of our other friends and we can like get together and we can get more of us in our video of us being out. If we can get together and come back in 2000, it would be considered 2024. If we can come back in 2024 and we can do something that involves y'all getting to see more of our group in person, and more of us can be here for all of it, like we might try to make a video put out there showing y'all that we're here. We got to be here for it. We got to show our stuff and show that we came to Evo and ourselves in person and give our regards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Save expenses, so save money in advance.
Yeah, again.
Oh yeah.
Like I would say quarterback. If you want something to us the next time when you go, hell, as of now, like just start saving.
Yeah, because I used to do that.
I thought you said August of this year. That's impossible.
I wasn't that fast. I wish I was. And I just literally kept saving over the year. Like I had really super far. So absolutely, I would do this 100 times over.
Yeah.
I mean.
I was just watching your life.
Yeah, because I know the first time I came here with my friend Canada, and I got to come thanks to him and his mustache and the great person that he is. When I got to come the first time, I'm going to tell you right now, people, you may not, if anyone just believes and they don't know it, it's one thing to watch the Evo stuff, watch the grand finals. It's one thing to do anything and getting yourself involved with Evo. It's one thing to watch any forms of getting to know what Evo is through a video of YouTube or something and watching it through a video. And then it's completely different to do it in person.
Yeah,
the experience of doing it in person and getting to actually go to these kind of things in person is so...
This is just so good. I can feel the energy.
Yeah, like it's...
10 minutes, okay.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, we know. But yeah, like, I'm gonna tell you now, people, it's so different. As someone who used to do that and did get to know stuff about Evo through watching videos and just happen to learn from videos, it is so different to do it in person. It is so freaking different, and it is so much worth it more, especially if you can do it with friends. Then it's so worth it. I have to do it, and they say this. I mean, and they say this. They say the people at Evo say this too, and I agree with them. They're like, if you've never gotten to go to these kind of things ever in your life, if you have never gotten to go, if you can go at least one time in your life ever, it is worth doing at least once. I promise you that, because it is the experience of getting to meet with friends and do this kind of stuff in person, getting to go these kind of things in person with friends. It leaves such a good, impactful impression when you can get to go on these kind of things with friends, that trips like these, more especially as, like even he just said, because I mean this is his first time he's got to come over to. And between them, because I'm the one who originally lives within U.S. area, this is the first time they've got to come to this. Well, yeah. Shadow's case, it's the first time he's gotten to come to this. And yeah. I'm pretty sure you feel like me as your first time coming here. I'm pretty sure you feel like I did when I got to come to the first time. You feel the same. Like it's so
eye-opening, but like not only that, but like it motivates you a lot more to improve. I'm way more motivated ever to improve now, because now I have a goal in mind, which is 2024. I want to get to quarterfinals.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you won't like it to get strive. I would like to help. Even Grand Blue that I've been practicing, that when it came out, had some friends, practiced with it, stayed on it a good but then dropped it and then started re-practicing again with them until while we were here on the trip. They can vouch for it. Yeah. My Grand Blue play got so freaking good. Like I want to do better.
But they also play in person with no lag.
Yeah, because I have to admit,
that was the best thing.
If you come, we can both play multi-lag, multi-lag one. With no lag.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, no lag.
Lagless.
Yeah, and hell, even Aqua. We can even play all the 11 Aqua with no lag.
Aquaphasa without lag.
Yeah, that would be great because Aqua without lag is a lot of fun.
But yeah.
But
I mean, Aquaphasa's lag is like part of the fun.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Aqua's part of his lag can sometimes be pretty playable. It's not the most worst thing in the world. But when it wants to lag, oh my god, it lags so bad. Oh god, the lag is atrocious.
Yeah, I generally prefer offline tournaments. I did a lot of Smash Melee tournaments and also some Smash 4 tournaments. And yeah, it's really something different when doing it in person. You gain a lot of level. And yeah, that's
yeah, no, because
I think the Evo is like the top of the top in terms of fighting game tournaments.
Huh?
Sorry, pardon?
I say the Evo is the top of the top in the fighting game tournament.
Oh yes.
So high.
Yes. Yeah. When it comes,
Evo is the Super Bowl of the video game.
yeah. When it comes, yeah. When it comes to fighting games, Evo is like, this is where you see people play fighter games, and you want to drop your jaws and go, "What the fuck did I just say?" like what? How are these things even possible? What are these strings?
But in a good way, like I was like, wow, you know.
Yeah, like the people who play these for fighter games, yes, at least here for the US. Evo is the.
Fun moment, so I'm going to do my final moment before we end the podcast.
Okay, well, I have one thing I want to say real quick. Yes.
Yeah, because when you talk, it takes 30 minutes.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm a talker. I know. I'm sorry. I'm a talker. I'm sorry. I get it from my mom.
Stop now.
Anyways, to my final point of somewhat what I wanted to say while I was continuing the other subject. But yeah, no, like if we can play playing games in person really helps because like even in Grand Blue, I did so well in Grand Blue that because of what I saw in Grand Blue, the skill I saw in Grand Blue, because how well I did against those kind of skills and Grand Blue, I'm the same with him. I now definitely want to try to do better in Grand Blue. Like for the first time ever playing Grand Blue, I actually want to try to do better from coming here and attempting it here. So it's like, yeah, doing this is a very good motivation to say, do you want to take this game seriously and how far you want to take it? Because if you want to take it far, yeah, you have to be pretty good. Because if people will play here, holy shit.
You're going to be destroyed if you're not prepared.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. Yes.
Even if you're good.
Okay. This will be my final comment of 4 minutes left. We want to see that Grappler should not be OP. The Grappler should be well balanced because they can kill you one shot. All the other characters, Grapplers can basically kill you in one shot, and then all the other characters is like they are fighting with slingshot that shoots pebbles. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
That's how. But Grappler, he comes to the arena with a giant bazooka. Boom, boom, boom. And we need something to balance. It's like, for example, slingshot, 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 slingshot. Boom, here comes Grappler. She uses a bazooka, so we need things to balance her out. That's how it feels. So when I say Grappler should not be high here, so we should balance them out so that they do not become unfair.
Yes.
That's my final thing.
Yes, because
3 minutes left. So any final things?
Yeah, just you know, when it comes to grapplers, like I just think that it all depends on how they're optimized, and you know, I think how it's really up to the player as well. But I do think that you know, grapplers shouldn't have a stigma of they're just grapplers or grappling them is just a tool. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into those setups. There's a lot of,
I work it out.
there's a lot of practice that goes into that. So I would just say as a general message, just always be kind of mindful and respectful to players that play those kind of characters because they deserve the credit for learning them. Like any character, any type of character. But yeah.
Even Akuma in Tekken 7, or everyone's good.
But just a final point is just to like, I wouldn't put him as a top tier character. I'd probably always put them as like a mid tier. The only exception would be if their damage was low. But that's my perspective.
Yeah. And in terms of for me, I have to agree. Like, I mean, it's one thing for them to be. Let's see how to explain my thoughts. It's one thing it's one thing to be OP, but it's another thing when you're trying to do it in a fair nature to balance them. Grapplers normally do enough damage to where, simply put, I feel the same. Like, if you're going to do a grappler, keep them balanced. They shouldn't be OP because their natural output damage is way too high for them to be OP and to turn them OP and have it be fair with the damage they do. It just wouldn't be right. So I agree, yes. I don't feel like there is any respectable should obey tier about them in terms of should you ever believe people's input about whether they're low or high tier. Just that all characters are, as far as I'm concerned, mid tier. The only reason why they'll be high tier is because people know how to play them well. But if you want to be high tier for character, that's why I feel like that's what matters. If you want to be high tier with them, it's a factor of being good. Not that the high tier in nature or indoor should be. It's only because you worked for it.
Okay, let's go back. Any last comment?
I think grapplers are good. It's a good thing grapplers exist because players who play grapplers learn how to play defensively, and players who fight grapplers learn how to play to attack properly. And I think grapplers shouldn't be OP because those are the ones who balance the game, I think.
Yeah, it would constantly unbalanced. Yeah, it would be. I can agree to that.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Hardmancanada.